I want to give a shout out to my first and only member, Kevin, who is enjoying all the tribal perks listed down below, along with access to all the emojis I'm showing down below. I made these, they're nothing special, but I thought they were cool and needed some member perks, so feel free to join as a member and use them as your own. Any support is greatly appreciated, so even if you don't want to become a member, a subscription, a like, or a comment is greatly appreciated, and my Discord is down in the description below if anyone wants to join and be a part of this community. Thank you all for watching, and let's get to the video. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nightmare Craft here on Nyxus Gaming. We are still here preparing for our next foray to the next evil Overlord, Dark Lord, whatever they're called. We still have this list of stuff that we got to get for Captain General Duncan Man there. And we started upgrading our armor last time, so I think today's plan is we're going to finish upgrading all our tools. We're going to set all the modifications on these guns we got, and then we're going to try and start crafting all the other stuff we need, because there's a good bit of stuff we need to craft. We need to craft the electrostatic harpoons, the leaf coverings, and the wires. And I think we need to craft silk rope, projectile launchers, electric generators, and there's a lot of stuff we need to craft. It's all in the book, but we're going to start off easy. We're just going to enchant our diamond stuff here. We got all the books here. I think everything's going to need mending on it. And then everything should need unbreaking on it as well. So let's just grab all of those and we'll get those done first. And then we'll throw this other stuff on there. We do that here, I think. I do think so. Let's start with the pickaxe, because that's important, right? We want a pickaxe. And then it needs mending on it as well. We'll do the axe next. Mending. Let's do the shovel. More mending. Wait, was that? Okay, yeah, mending only takes one, because it's technically a level 1 enchantment. We'll get the hoe, even though the hoe's not technically on the list of stuff we need, I still wanted to go ahead and get it. And then we also have the crossbow. And we have the short bow as well. And I have an extra Unbreaking 2 book. Oh, for the sword, because the sword only has Unbreaking 1 on it. Now it has Unbreaking 2. Alright, cool. And then we have a few more books we gotta use that I don't think are required, but I still want to put them on. Putting efficiency, looting, and damage. I think the damage too is going to be required for the sword, so definitely want to throw that on there. That's going to be a pretty good sword, and I want to upgrade the looting to 2 as well. Look at that. That's a beautiful diamond sword right there. And then we got 3 efficiency books. That requires 45 bookshelf. Wait, why is that efficiency 3? I thought I bought efficiency 2. Efficiency 3 is apparently from freaking from the emerald coins? Okay, well maybe we won't put the efficiency on there, because I'm pretty sure let's see, my sugarcane farm has actually grown a decent bit, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Yeah, maybe we'll avoid efficiency 3 for now. As far as everything else goes, yeah, all of our tools are now checked off. Our tools and armors are done, so we don't need to worry about those anymore, at least for the main quest. So we'll go ahead, we'll come back here. We'll store these extra efficiency books away. Let's line this up in my inventory a little bit better. Really, the diamond hoe, I'm just going to store in here for now. I don't think I'll end up using it. And those as well, I don't think I'll use those. Okay. So, let's also throw the lapis in there. I think next up, we need to worry about all these gun modifications. That's a grappling hook. That's not a gun. Got a lot of different gun modifications, and I can't remember exactly how to open up the menu. Let's reload. Something on the bottom row, right? That's my enhancements. It's mini-map. Sorry, I have to run through like all my buttons here. Maybe it's not on the bottom row. Oh, that puts that there. That makes groups, apparently. Oh, that's shaders. I don't think I want to play with shaders. That's advancements. I didn't even know there was a button for advancements. Those are all my other shaders. Ah, here we go. This is the weapon modification screen. Okay, so we're currently modifying the P90. We want to put a scope red dot on there and a silencer. So that's done. We'll do the other P90 now. And it's the eye, in case you were wondering. Do I only need one modified like that? Because I only have enough to modify one. That might be a mistake. I don't know. I might need to go buy another one. This is the Enforcer. For the Enforcer, we're going to put a silencer and a scope red dot on there. And let's see, was there another Enforcer? There was. Another Enforcer and a FAMAS. Because I do see I have second modifications for the Enforcer at least. Right? Or did I just have... I don't have another silencer for the Enforcer? I only had one? Dude, what was I doing whenever I bought all these? Oh, there's another P90. I'm so confused on what I was doing here. Move that there. We'll go ahead and throw this P90 scope there. I don't have the other P90 modification. No. That's so weird. M110 silencer. Now let's mod the M110. I have like 3 different FAMAS scopes. Oh my god, there's just so much in my inventory right now. What's done being modded? The P90, this first one, should be good. This Enforcer there, those each have like 1. And for the M110, we should have a scope, right? Scope 8 times. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I really want a heavy scope on this, though. We'll just go for it. Oh my god, that's so zoomed in. Alright, we'll put that there because that's done. And then we'll put these extra mods. I think I have those somewhere. They're up here, right? Yeah. I keep the extra mods in here. So M110. Thought I had another M110. I'm so confused. There's just so many guns, you know? For the FAMAS, should be a silencer and then all 3 of these scopes. I'd rather have the red dot than the zooming in scopes, I feel. I feel like the red dot's going to be easier to play around with. So we'll throw that in there. We'll throw the extra modifications in here. And then we got the Remington here. Good old shotgun, which of course is not going to get a silencer on it. And it looks like, is that really all the mods I have? I feel like I'm missing some. I mean, we can pop these into our inventory, check the book, and we'll see if we have all the guns we need. It looks like we do. All the guns are now checked off. Okay. I don't know why I don't have 20,000 SMG ammo. I thought I bought all the ammo I needed, too. That's weird. Oh well, but guns seem to be done. Let's throw those back. We got the remote detonator and the grappling hook. We'll throw the short bow and the crossbow in here as well for now. This is empty, so let's just get rid of that. We got equipment, we got ammo and traps and stuff. These can go, and this can be broken. Put these extra shulker boxes in here, because we have so many. And extra books and recipes, I think I'm throwing in here, which is completely full. Dirt. Where'd dirt go? Dirt can go in there for now. Okay. Alright, I think we're at the stage where we have to start crafting stuff. Don't worry about those being unchecked. They have to be in the inventory for them to count. The Divine Dish 2s, I don't know if those are ready down here yet. We're just waiting on our factory down here to harvest some crops and then make some, because all this is waiting for is the bread. Yeah, this is just waiting on bread. Super bread over here. And is this like... I mean, it looks like it's all in working order. It just hasn't harvested it yet. How much time is left? Oh, just 7 minutes, and that'll be done. That'll do some bread. That'll send it over, and that should get us the Divine Dish 2s that we need for that. So that is good. Let's see. What's first on our crafting list? We need 128 wires. This is where this other book is going to come into play. A wire is a string and an iron ingot, so we're going to need 128 iron ingots. I don't think we quite have that much, but we have close to that much. And string, we're going to have to go get some more. Yeah, we don't even have iron smelting in here, sadly. That's fine. I think shears are on the list as well, aren't they? If I can scroll over, this is why I need to use the hotkeys. Yeah, shears were on the list, so let's throw those in there. And I guess we're gonna need to go find iron somewhere. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to find iron. Where is... I thought if I just dug down this way, I'd break down into the mine shaft, but no, I know the mine shaft is under here. Ah, there it is. Okay, I was a little off to the side, but we found it. Okay, what I'm thinking, honestly, is if I just dig out this way a little bit, I should come across some iron, right? Ideally. I'm seeing coal. I'm seeing a lot of coal. Maybe I'm not low enough for iron here. Maybe I gotta be more in the white level here. I guess I'm just gonna go digging for a bit until I find some iron. Because I think I'm gonna need more than just the 2 stacks, right? Because I also need... That's for the wires, right? I mean, I'm probably gonna need more for this other stuff, too. Other than that, I don't think I'll need too much iron. But yeah, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna go mining for a bit and just get some more iron. And you see, I'm just kind of digging into the wall there. Hey, Creeper, how's it going? And I'll be back when I have enough for maybe 2.5 stacks. I feel like that'll be fair. I'll be back. Oh, and by the time I get back, our divine dishes should be done. Alright, I think I have enough iron now. You can see on the mini-map kind of all the tunnels I've been digging around this room here. And this is what I got in my inventory, but trust me, I have a lot more. I actually filled up and I had to go back upstairs and store away a lot of stuff. I'm gonna toss a bunch of this, and we'll go see our spoils, shall we? See, it's up this way. I had to make a little bit better of a staircase to get out because I realized I didn't really have a way out of here after I blocked it all off, you know? So now this just opens up here into our factory room, and we got all our divine dishes right there. This is kind of, I put this in a bad spot because our divine dish ATM has to go right here. Look at that. All of that's filing in. And we can make a ton of money off of that when we come collect it. But we already have a ton of emerald coins just from that, so it is what it is. It's just more money, right? Anyways, let's go up. Well, let's see all the spoils. Let's start smelting this iron. And I think I put here. Yeah, there we go. This is all the stuff we got. We got quite a lot of everything. Throw that in there. Yep, okay. So let's start with this iron, and we'll smelt the gold while we're at it too, because we'll probably need some of that as well. My front door's not open, is it? No. Okay, I heard some zombies, so I wanted to make sure. Let's go ahead and sleep, just in case. Alright, and I think while all this is smelting, we should head over to the spider cave and get our string, because we're going to need at least 2 stacks of string. I think we also need to make silk rope as well, which is probably going to need a lot of string. Basically, we need a ton of it, and grinding for spiders, you could do that. You could just fight a ton of spiders and get all the string you need, but whenever you break cobwebs like that, you get a piece of string. And I know of a cave that we went to before that has a ton of cobwebs in it. It doesn't have as many because I've been slowly de-webbing it as I need string. But it should still have a good amount of string in it. I can never remember where exactly on this mountainside it is. I just know it's somewhere on this mountainside. I think that's it right there. Let's jump our way up. And luckily, unless you go really deep into this cave, none of the spiders inside really respawn. This was a dungeon we did before before we fought the zombie lord, a little side quest called the Fairy Adventure. And we had to come into this spider cave and kill a bunch of spiders and a boss at the end. It was actually the first time we fought a mutant spider, which is fun. You might still get some stragglers around, like that one. Oh, there's also, I forgot, there's a ton of iron on the sides too that we can actually come in here and mine. So I guess this would have been a good spot to grind for iron as well. I'll have to remember that for next time. I'm not going to worry about a lot of this leftover stuff up high, because that's going to be a little bit of a pain to get for how scarce it is. If it's something easy like that, I'll come over and get it. Did I pick that up? No, I didn't. But if we go deep in enough, we should get to the point where I've finished de-webbing up to that point. And there should be plenty for us to get. You can see up ahead, it's starting to get more concentrated. Here we go. We can probably start just breaking it up here. And I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get. I know I need at least 2 stacks, at least. What we can do, actually, we have the recipe book and the required gears and items. We know we need 2 stacks of wires, which is gonna need 2 stacks of string, leaf coverings, 192, and silk rope 128. What are the recipes for those? Silk rope is going to need string. And we needed 128, so that's going to be 4 stacks. And then for the leaf coverings, any leaves. Okay, so we need 4 stacks of string. I mean, I'm showing you guys how I'm getting it right now. It's pretty simple, and I'm just going to kind of keep going deeper into the cave to get more as I go. So I guess I will be back once I have 4 stacks of the stuff from here. Alright, so I've made it to the bottom of the spider cave, and I've gotten pretty much all the easy to get cobwebs. A good note about this as well is while you're getting cobwebs, a good amount of other spiders spawn as well in here. Like, as you can tell, it's not crazy. You just might get maybe 3 of them every minute or so, but that definitely helps you get more string. I have 4 stacks here. We're just going to teleport on home. And I think we'll start crafting some of these wires and these silk ropes and the rest, yeah. It does say I'm going to need like types of leaves. I have no idea how to get those. But as for the wires, that is 64 there. I think I have 2 already. So I'm going to be greedy. And I'm only going to make 62 here. That way I keep a little bit of my iron. Is that bad? I feel like that's like it. I already have a ton, so oh well. I will take that too, pop that in, get that smelting. All right, so that's the wire we need. And how exactly did I make the silk ropes? Bamboo fiber. I need bamboo in a compactor. Bamboo. I mean, by bamboo, does it mean sugar cane? I feel like it means sugar cane, right? Which is great, because that means we're going to need a lot of sugar cane over here. Let's see. I'll test it first. I still got this super sugar cane that I need to plant around here, and I'm really not sure what the super sugarcane does in comparison to the regular sugarcane, if I'm being honest, because if I take this, it still gives me 1 sugar, and I'm pretty sure it'll still just give me the same amount of paper. But I'll keep planting this around. Hopefully my game doesn't crash this time. Last time I planted super sugarcane, my game crashed a few seconds afterwards, but we seem fine. Okay, so let's see. We need to compact this to make bamboo fiber. If not, then there's some kind of other bamboo in the game that I don't know about. But this is the compactor here. Good thing we got all that redstone, right? Because we need to fuel this thing up. I mean, I can only assume it won't need that much. Let's see. I don't think that's it. So I need... Oh, I'm dumb. Bamboo is like an actual thing in the game. Which, I don't have. I think I'm gonna need to head to the castle. And hopefully they're selling some, because as far as I know, it's not growing anywhere around here. So, let me cut to the castle real quick. Alright, so bamboo, if it is being sold, is probably going to be sold all the way towards the end here in the little botanical shop. Literally the last house on the left here. Burgeoning botanicals, that's the word. Let's see, we're looking for bamboo. It's not in the super... Is it in the normal? I mean, we can buy just straight bamboo. Okay. So, silk rope, we need 2 stacks of, so we're going to need at least 2 of these. But I'm thinking, let's buy some extra so we can plant it back at the house. I think bamboo is one of those things that we just plant it as is. What's upstairs? Is there another shop? No. Is there another shop upstairs? No. Okay. It's just purely scenic. Unfortunately, I am probably going to have to walk back. Which sucks. I'll cut back home now, I guess. And we are back. Let me just go ahead and sleep here, get rid of all the monsters around the base. Not super important. I'd rather play without having a garbage health bar on the top of my screen. Alright, so we put these in the compactor. How fast? Oh, they actually go pretty fast. Is it guaranteed? I hope it's guaranteed. That seems guaranteed to me. I know when you put ores and stuff in this thing, it's not guaranteed that you'll get anything from them, but that seems pretty guaranteed to me. I'm going to take these extra 10, and we're going to probably plant some over by the sugar cane here, just in case we ever need more in the future. We won't have to go find any more, you know? Or go buy any more. I think 10 bamboo is honestly a lot to plant, because this stuff grows very high. And you'll get a lot per harvest, so that should be good for that. More than good, you know? Alright, so let's head back over here. I guess while we're here, we'll go ahead and collect the emerald coins we got from those divine dishes. Look at that, 7k, almost 8k, just from that. And that was with us keeping a stack, so we would have had about 10k, probably more, for a full crafting thing of that. I love that we set that up, and I just don't have to worry about money anymore. How's this going? Ooh, it is kind of chewing through redstone blocks, which is annoying. I don't want to use all my redstone for that, but we might have to. Alright, let's do that. That gets us 21 more we can throw in here. Do we have one of the core things? I know we can make them. How does this work? I think we just have the recipe now. So if we come into here, it's called a power core. Or oh wait, let me do that. Now we should be able to see what it is. Citrine power core can smelt over 1,000 items, and it's just a redstone block surrounded by citrine. How much citrine do we have? Probably not enough, because by the time we smelt all that, we aren't going to get 8 things of citrine, so we might just have to stick with this, which really sucks. Worst comes to worst, we can go back to the castle and buy more fucking redstone blocks, which... Yay, another walk there. I just got back. Oh boy. I guess while that's going, what else do we need? Got the string, we got all the stuff for the silk ropes. Let's work on getting the leaf stuff, I guess. So it just says for leaf coverings, we... Oh. Right. Okay. Any kind of leaves. For some reason, whenever it said that, I assumed it meant, like, leaves on the ground, like leaf piles, which are in the newest version of Minecraft. I think they've been there for a few updates now. That was what I was assuming I needed, but no, it probably definitely means these leaves, the more I think about it. And is it just a 1-to-1? It is. Okay, so we just need 2 stacks of these, and we're good on that front. I'm just gonna go de-leave a bunch of these trees then. I mean, it shouldn't take long. I'm not gonna cut here at all. So that one's easy. I can get a bunch hanging off here. I don't know if these actually despawn or not either, so it's probably good that we're going through shears and getting rid of them ourselves. I know, especially around this one floating tree we've had, there's still wood around it, so it hasn't been able to despawn. Is that enough? I'm too short. 1, 2. Alright, and that should be all the leaf coverings we need. Hooray. Let me go to safety, and I'll store away these shears, since I guess we'll still probably need them. Boom, and boom. That is 128 of those. I'll just make sure real quick that that counts. Where I didn't see them. 128 wires. I don't see the leaf covering. 192. It's 3 stacks of those. Okay, so I need to go get another stack of leaves. How's this doing? I don't think we're going to have enough redstone. We're definitely going to have to go buy some, which is going to suck. I wonder if I can just buy a power core. Like a citrine power core up there from like the gem vendor maybe. That would be nice if I could do that. Now let's get a bunch of these leaves. Am I even picking them up? I'm not. My inventory's full. That would do it. Get rid of those. Swap. I have way too much stuff in my inventory from trying to craft all this. I mean, I have to be able to have it all in my inventory for it to count towards the list, so I'm assuming if I throw it in a shulker box and have that in my inventory, it'll count, hopefully. But that should be the last we need for the leaf coverings. These shears are almost broken. So, tell you what, we got extra iron somewhere. There we go. And also, we need to make a flint and steel as well. There's the shears. There's the flint and steel. Let's throw those bones out. We'll pop both of those in there. We'll go ahead and pop the wires and the leaf coverings in here. And I'm greedy, so I want to grab these back. Go in there. That's still smelting. That's still going. What else? What else? What else is there? I need the harpoons, and I need the generators, right? Yeah, electrostatic harpoons. As far as I can tell, I got all of that. Firework rockets? 64 firework rockets. I got those. Flint and steel, grappling hook, heavy projectile launcher, electric generators, 6 of each of those. And is that it? I do believe that is it, other than the silk rope that I'm working on. Okay, so I feel like those are hard to make. I know I made 1 electric generator already. Oh, God. A large stick, a bamboo, and iron bars? Oh, fuck. That's gonna need so much more iron, dude. How many of these electrostatic harpoons do I need? 120? So that's going to take 120 harpoons. Does that include... Do I need to get more firework rockets so I have all this? I need 120 large sticks, 120 feathers, and 120 iron bars, dude. How do I make iron bars? That's like that. How many can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 66. That's 96. I need more. There's no better way to put it. I need more. I mean, I got like an extra 2 iron there that could get me another set, but I still need to craft another one after that. You're done with that, so we'll go ahead and throw another set of bamboo. Just to proof this, that is you and you, right? Yeah, so that's half the silk rope we need. What else do I need for these? Feather and iron bars. Ah, feathers we can definitely get. Feathers we should have plenty of. We go into our chicken pillar, which is this one. It should be filtering out feathers, yes. Oh, look at all that. Oh my god, it's just instantly filling back up with feathers. Ooh, that's not good. Our thing... I really need to set this up to where when this chest is full, it overflows and gets rid of the extra. I really need to set that up because that means at the moment we can't get any more chicken in here, although it is very full on chicken for a good bit. But eventually that's going to be a problem. Don't have time to fix that today, though. Do not have time. As for large sticks, I believe large sticks are like that, and we need 120 of those. That's not going to be enough. Not at all. I mean, that's done. We can make some extra iron bars. Let's proof this real quick. If we throw that, and that in, is it shaped? Do I have to search up harpoon? Ah, it has to go like that. Okay. I mean, that is everything we need for it. We just need 6 more iron for the iron bars. And we need some sticks. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't feel like mining down in my spot down there. I know plain as day there's iron in the spider cave, so I'm going to cut down some trees, get some of that iron, and I will be back again. I might also run to the castle to buy more redstone. Okay, so we're here at the castle at the marketplace. I did grab all the iron I could out of the spider cave because I realized we're going to need a lot more iron for the other stuff because, like, the heavy projectile launchers, each of those is going to take 7 iron ingots and a dispenser. And more importantly, the generator takes 8 blocks of iron, and we need 5 more of those. So I'm going to be doing a lot of mining. But before we get to all that, I want to at least finish up what we have to get now. So I'm gonna buy a stack of redstone blocks. I don't even need the rest of the redstone. And then we need to go buy more fireworks launchers, and I think those were in the gun store, right? Oh my god, it's lagging a little bit. I apologize for that. 3rd floor utilities, I believe. Because we need 64 of them in the book, but it also, we need 64 to make the other crap, you know? And how many do we actually need to make that? Because, like, we need electrostatic harpoons. How many of those did we need? Wait a second. Wait, there's... Did I need regular harpoons, too? Because that'll be even more. No, okay. Okay, no. Okay. We're good there. But I'm going to need 120 extra fucking fireworks rockets, which is going to suck. I'm just going to buy 2 more stacks from this guy. Are they in ammunition? It wouldn't be rockets, no. Probably explosives or traps? I thought they were here in this shop. Oh, yeah. For some reason, they're under the grappling hook. Maybe you need them for the grappling hook. I don't know. But we got those. Let's see. We got the redstone blocks. Was there anything else we needed here from the castle while we were here? I'm trying to think. I did see one thing I wanted to grab real quick in here because I stopped in here to check and see
How can I help you?
if you could buy the power cores. But you can't, but I do have another recipe I can buy from her for another one. Get rid of the grass. Alright, I think that's everything we should need from here for now. Let's head back home. Start crafting more of this stuff. It's just so much, dude. So much. Alright, let's throw... How are you doing? You almost got all of that. Almost. Alright, so for the electrostatic harpoons, it was like this, right? That's for the regular harpoons. And I still need 8 more. I need to start smelting some of this iron. I got more gold there. It's just, there's so much I'm doing right now, okay? So, calm down. We're getting there. I named the last episode Shopping Spree. I'm going to name this one Crafting Spree, because that's all I've been doing. That should cover everything through here, because we got the leaf coverings, we got the wires. We're about to get the electrostatic harpoons. We're about to get the rope once that's done compacting. The heavy projectiles are going to be next after this. Need 4 more bits of iron before I can finish that, though. Can I start storing some of this? Let's store a stack of those, because... Oh, I already have a stack stored in there. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, dude. Is that enough? Whoops. That gets the last iron bars we need. Boom. Boom. And feather boom. Get rid of those, because we won't be needing them anymore. Let's throw the iron bars in here. I never checked to see if I had any extra iron bars laying around, but it doesn't look like it. We still got a lot of string, but I need that for this, which is just about done. So throw that and that in there. That's the rest of our silk ropes. Can throw those in there. For the harpoons, we're just combining these with fireworks rockets, I think. Yep, electrostatic harpoons. Bada bing. Bada boom. I don't want the extras. So that should be 120 of those. Let's see. Let's work on the 6 heavy projectile launchers next. And for heavy projectile launchers, we need 6 dispensers, 6 times 7 iron ingots, 6, 7, fucking kill me. And 6 blocks of redstone. The dispensers are going to be the rough thing there. And I think I've gotten rid of all my cobble. Does it have to be cobble? I'm pretty sure it has to be cobble. Also, dispensers need bows, right? So we're going to need... I think my thing just went off down there, which is nice. We need 6 bows. Which means we need more wood. It's okay. This stuff is easy to just run out and grab. I can run out and grab it easy if I need to. Unless there's a werewolf after me. You know what? Can I one-hit a werewolf? I cannot quite one-hit a werewolf yet. Not even with my damage to diamond sword. I 4-hit one of those freakish spiders, though. That's nice. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to come out here at nighttime. I am scurrying back now that I got some wood. And I might go ahead and sleep. Fuck, I can't sleep. Okay, it's fine. They can't get in here. They can't get me. Except those feathers. Okay. That's not how you do that. Is that enough? I feel like that's enough. Because I just need... Yeah, I need 2 more. Okay. And let's go get some cobble. Cobble, cobble. In order to make a dispenser, you need 7 cobble, I believe. That's a little better to get down here. So 7 times 6 equals 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to count all this out. Don't worry. I have some in my inventory, which is nice. So it won't take too long mining all this. I'll even use some to plug that up. That's how fast it's going to be. Alright, there we go. That should be enough cobble. We got the redstone to make those. We should be able to make our heavy projectile launchers now. go up my very makeshift staircase. Did I get... Yeah, I got an extra 4K when the water went off, so that's nice. Almost 5K. See, it just rolls in. The money just rolls in. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're moving that around for 6 perfectly. We're making our redstone dust first, actually, and I think that goes there with the bow in the middle. No, I think I switched that. Nope, that's it. Alright, so 6 dispensers. Alright, and then I needed those redstone blocks and a bunch of iron ingots, right? You know, I bet it's similar to the dispenser recipe. I bet that goes where the bow does, and that goes there. No? Heavy projectile launcher. Okay, swap those. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and fill that. We can make 4 of these now. So we need... Wait, what? Why did that mess up? Oh, because those didn't go in. Alright, and we just need a little bit more iron. Need 5 more pieces of iron, then we can make that. And then the only thing left for us to make is 5 more electric generators, which is going to be fucking 40 blocks of iron. 40 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. That's 360 pieces of iron surrounding an electric power core. And the electric power core, I think we should actually be able to do. Granted, we get enough citrine for it. So let's start throwing citrine in this now. Because we're going to need at least 5 pieces. We need 5 pieces of citrine. I don't know if we'll actually get it from that. We might have to go mining for citrine, but we'll have to go mining for fucking iron anyway, so it's not really a big hurt on us. Come on, 1 more piece. That being said, I'm definitely not doing that on screen. I will be cutting, going down to the mines and getting all that, and that is gonna suck a lot. I hate that. Wait, what? Oh, it's 7. I need 1 more. God, those spiders outside, I hate that crawling. It's literally right outside my window. Dude, I hate the sound they make. Alright, let's go ahead and make these last 2 launchers. Boom, boom, boom. Heavy projectile launchers are done. 6 of those. And I know, yep, I have 1 of these here, so I'll go ahead and toss that in there as well. I do actually have citrine ore in here. I forgot I put all my extra stuff that I got in there. Let's store that in here real quick. Okay. So maybe we'll get enough citrine to do that from that. My hopes aren't very high, though. What can I make from these right now? Block of redstone, citrine, Thor potion 1. Oh, okay. I still have the ones. That's good. And it's so hard to actually get ore from these. I feel like it's such a rare chance. See, I got nothing from that. And I'm waiting on that and the iron. So I guess I'll cut here and I'll start mining some iron. Yay, 360. Wow, Nyxus, how'd you get the exact amount of stuff you need here with almost the same exact inventory and literally only a couple minutes down on your home TP available in timer? Wow, it took so long. Don't think about it too hard, kids. I'm not fucking doing that shit. I've spent too long on this series. And you're telling me I need 360 more? No, that's fucking bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Let's make these fucking blocks of iron so I can be done with all this crafting. My god. It's just insane, dude. It is absolutely insane. I don't even know if I got the math right on that. Let's see. 5 of those. 5 of those. And what was the other thing I needed? Redstone blocks, right? What was electric power core? Yeah, like that. I don't like how some of these are shapeless and then other ones just aren't. It's a little annoying. We got these, and then do they just go around like that? Yeah. Wow, that's 5 electric generators. Oh boy. All right. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit after this mess of an episode. Still, oh my god, there's just... I'm gonna end up needing to take both of these, just so I have room for everything. I'm gonna pop down an extra shulker box, just so I have more storage here. For all this junk that I don't really want to sort through right now. Well, I don't think we really need these. Actually... I do want to see, just make sure if I have these in my inventory, is everything checked off? Checked off except the SMG ammo. I don't know how I lost 5 ammo from that, but we can buy that when we get into town. I'll also go ahead and refill my Thor potions. Store away this book in here. We got our shield. We can throw this rotten flesh in here. We aren't going to need these books. And, of course, as we go on this journey, we're going to want extra storage as well, because our inventory will fill up a lot. Alright, the only other thing I think we might need is some wood. But I also feel like if it's the area we're going to, there are going to be trees, and we'll be able to chop down any wood we need as we go. But maybe I'll just be flanked by dinosaurs constantly, so I won't have a chance to. So let's play it safe. And grab some wood here so I have another floating tree around my house. Like, the giant trees, they look nice and all, but they're such a pain in the ass, you know? Okay. I think we are looking good. There is one thing I want to grab real quick before we head off to see the general. And it's... I just want to refill my food. My stakes are getting kind of low. And this is going to be a high-stakes journey we're going on. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. I'm so funny, aren't I? Alright, that's sheep. This is the cow, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, now we can head to the castle and see General Duncan. We'll refill on those things. Like I said, we'll buy the last 5 SMG ammo we need. And we'll refill our Thor potions. And I think, honestly, that's it. And we are ready to go. It's taken a while. I've noticed that between boss runs in this mod pack, there's a lot of prep time. I feel like between the zombie and skeleton lord, there wasn't a whole lot, thankfully, but there was a lot of prep for the zombie lord, and there's been a lot of prep for this Mecha T Rex that we're going after. But also a lot of the prep that I did was just making those factories. And to be fair, that it probably helped reduce a ton of prep in the future, so I'm not really upset about doing all that. I feel like we have gotten quite the power increase. I don't know what guns I'm gonna use either, honestly. I'm gonna need to get a feel for the area we're going into. I might need to use guns. This diamond sword might not stack up to dinosaurs very well. But also, I feel like it had us make the crossbow and the short bow, or it had us get those, and it had us get all these elemental arrows and stuff. Why would you use a bow when you have gun? If I can go in dual-wielding submachine guns and cut down anything in my path, like I did for the Skeleton King's journey, why would I use a crossbow that takes 5 seconds to reload, you know? And probably does mediocre damage. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's a god weapon. Maybe it one-hit kills everything, but how likely is that, you know? Maybe there's some stuff that I have to use the bow on. You know what? Part of it might be if these are mechanical dinosaurs, then maybe the guns don't penetrate the metal very well. Maybe the arrows need to penetrate the armor. Has this mod pack thought of that? That could be the case. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have to get a feel for this new area when we go in there. I'm just glad I'm ready to go in there. I'm not sure if the Mecha T Rex is the final current boss of Nightmare Craft. They haven't released past Chapter 2, and that's because they lost the main people that were funding them, and it goes into the whole thing like, oh, they're a cult. Maybe. We think they're a cult, so let's stop funding them. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I would encourage you to make your own decision based on that. The way I see it, whether they're a cult or not, it's a fun mod pack to play. I'm literally just in it to have fun playing this. And I am part of their Discord server, but only so I can receive updates on this mod pack. I want to know if Chapter 3 releases, and that's the only place I'm going to know if it does. Other than that, I have the entire Discord server muted. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I mean, you could just play the mod pack on your own and not worry about all the cult accusations and have a good time. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry if that bothers you. It's not like I've really paid them anything too, so I'm not really supporting them on that front, so you can't get mad at me for that. The only support I'm giving them is for the mod pack, because I like it. Alright, Thor potions. Refill on those. Then Kingdom Armorer, the gun guy is back over here. And it's SMG ammo, right? I'm pretty sure it's SMG. All ammunition... Can I get up the stairs? All ammunition is part of utilities on the 3rd floor, right? See, I don't know how I didn't max this out, because I thought I bought everything. But maybe not. That should be good. Yeah. Alright. As far as I can tell, hopefully I don't have to bring him the book. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back home and get it. But as far as I know, we have everything we need now, with random lag freezes as well. Where was the general? Was the general... I'd assume he was up on the 2nd tier, right? I don't know. I don't remember where exactly the general was. We can't go up that way, because that's where the king is. I think we can pass into military areas now, right? I have to remember where said military area is. Is it this way? No, that's still blocked off. Can't even click to go in there. Let me figure out where I'm going here, I guess. Okay, so I'm dumb. I can go further up from the 2nd tier. I think the general's up in here. I just can't go all the way to the top to see the king is the issue. I have to remember where exactly the general is over here, though. I think he's on the 2nd floor. Towards the end of the hallway, maybe? Yeah, there he is. There's old Duncan. Hey, buddy, I got all the stuff we need. Am I ready? Yes.
Wow, just look at you. All geared up and ready for battle. Last time I saw someone with gear this powerful was... Oh, don't make me say it. Prince Benjamin was like a son to me.
The
I
prince.
looked after him since he joined the service at age 15. Now look at him, 6 feet under.
But I'm here now and I'm ready to slay the T Rex, like we agreed.
I know. Yep, you're right. It's business time. Not time for tears and sniffling. No, sirree. Let's talk business. We have a serious operation ahead of us, and you got a lot of hurdles to overcome to get us there. So listen up real good, hero. You need to slow them down a lot. Every trap stacks against his speed and makes him more vulnerable to your electrostatic harpoon traps. Place your traps where the valley gets thinnest, just before the second lake, and stock them with them ice arrows.
Okay, so the arrows go in the
Cover
traps.
all your traps with leaves, or he'll see them.
The leaves are to hide the traps.
Mecha T Rex is built to annihilate armies. He won't see you as much of a threat, and you aren't his real master, so he's just gonna try to go back to sleep the other side of the lake across the valley as soon as you wake him. Set up your EHTs with tripwires about midway up his body, where you expect him to hitch traps. You need enough EHTs to take down his shield. Your EHTs will keep zapping away his electrostatic shield as long as the lines remain connected to him. Make sure you have enough set up that you can burn his shield down to nothing.
Okay.
When you're ready to fight him, you'll need to summon Mecha T Rex. You need to put 12 Eyes Vendor in the summoning altar. It's the only way. The price of summoning him.
Okay.
Once you placed him on the altar, the chest in the middle will unlock.
Where do I get the Eyes of Ender?
Go inside and eat the poison mushroom you find there.
That doesn't sound safe.
It'll weaken you a whole lot. That's how Prince Benjamin died.
So why am I doing it?
T-Rex got a head start on him. Gobbled him right up wholesale. He wasn't prepared to run, but we learned. Now we got traps. Lots of traps.
Okay.
Let him wade through your sea of traps. Drop his shield with the EHTs and blow up an EMP within 5 blocks of his head. My friends over at the super weapon department engineered the EMP to absolutely crush the mechanical systems of Mecha T Rex. You're best setting it up above his big old head, because he don't look up. Nothing is bigger than Mecha T Rex. You don't need to look up.
Gamers don't look up either, you know.
Big boy is 49 blocks from the base of his feet to the top of his head. Make sure you connect the EMP to your detonator before you summon him, so you're ready to go.
Yeah, I got it. 1. Ice traps and cover with leaves. 2. Electrostatic harpoon traps with tripwires. 3. Prep the EMP above his head. 4. Summon Mecha T Rex at the summoning altar. 5. Let him run through the traps until his electrostatic shield is down, then blow the EMP. Will that kill him?
No, hero. That'll just disable him for a short period of time.
So that's phase 1, is what I'm hearing.
Nothing in our arsenal that can even scratch him.
Why am I going then?
You'll need to use the rocket-powered grappling hook to quickly grapple into his mouth and climb down into the mean boy's throat.
No.
Make your way all the way to the back of him into his tail before the timer runs out and Big Boy wakes up.
Sounds like a terrible plan.
Blow it up with an extra potent TNT to yank the essence of manipulation right out of him. And bring it back to me to prove you made the kill.
Okay.
I wrote it all down so you won't forget.
Okay, good. I don't have to remember this, at
Here's the
least.
instructions. A sack of Ozyvander for the summoning stone and the EMP. I'm also giving you a compass to give to Kevin to get you a map to our hideout on location. Once there, you'll find a radio with a direct line to me.
Yeah, because you're going to be here safe. Thank you. I think I know what I'm doing now. I have no idea what I'm doing
I
now.
think so too. Now off you go. A glorious victory awaits you.
Well, this is like so much more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And we're probably going to die a lot doing this. The plan seems pretty good up until the part where I have to crawl into the Mecha T Rex's mouth and get back to the back of his tail, which, by the way, he said that thing was 49 blocks tall. That house, I don't think that house is even 49 blocks tall. I mean, that's maybe like 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's taller than that house. We're gonna see how this goes next time as we set out for Operation Kill That Mecha Son of a Bitch T-Rex. I'll see ya then. Bye-bye.